Scorpio, hi, welcome to your 2026 forecast. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Scorpio. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Scorpio, please try to remember not to force messages to fit if it doesn't resonate. That is okay. Check your other placements and other Scorpio readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for someone else who may need those specific messages, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. So please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit specifically for you. Okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. So all of that being said, Scorpio, let's get right into this and see what is going on for 2026. All right, for Scorpio. Oh, wordy tundra. My goodness. Deep knowing. Financial constraints. It's not for you. Loyal heart. That's quite a mix there. Okay, walking away. What are you walking away from? Okay, goddess of the moon. Things have been illuminated. You see things quite clearly now. Woman holding a heart. Yeah. Loyal heart. Are you walking away from something? Oh, bottom of the deck is attachment. All tied up. Bro. And healing chaos. What is going on here? Okay. All right, so look, there's two things going on here within, okay? The deep knowing about the loyalness of what is going on here with a specific person that is connected to you. Some of you may still be walking away because you feel like it's an unhealthy attachment to somebody, but you're all tied up in what it is. Things are going to start being illuminated. You're going to start seeing things for what they are, because it feels like you're kind of confusing yourself, but you already know. And there's going to be a little bit of money issues here for some of you. All right. Let's see. Let's get a romance angel. See what they want you to know here. All right. For Scorpio. 2026, please. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religion, upbringing, and spiritual path. Okay? Could be dealing with somebody that is maybe a different ethnicity, different religious background, maybe having a really hard time seeing eye to eye with each other on certain aspects of life and what you both want, kind of a thing. All right. We're going to pull some love oracle, and it's going to read as the same way in my normal reading, so it can represent your past, your present, or something that is going to be happening in the future here. It's up for you to decide. Place those energies where they fit best for you. All right, first Scorpio. Anxiety, okay? Stress, depression, panic attacks, restless, date, courting, dating, meetup, anniversary. romantic feelings, falling in love, affection, happiness, emotions here through liquid courage. These feelings are going to come out when, you know, you get the help to gain that bravery and that confidence. Or they are, one of the two. Proposal. Okay? Something is being elevated here. A love offer, engagement, locking something down. A wish come true. Home. Okay? So comfort, safety, belonging. Okay? Shelter. Crossroads at the bottom of the deck. Okay? So there's choices, multiple choices that you need to kind of figure out and make here. Okay? All right, let's get some cosmic insight. See what is coming in 2026 for you. All right, for Scorpio, please. Let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Gold digger. They want your money being used. Confession. Someone has something to tell you. It could be someone who's kind of got information on that gold digger here. And gold diggers no longer just represent females. Let's just be very clear. Men are getting in 2026, in the 20s, you know, things are really getting to where men are kind of just doing things they're not supposed to. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Challenges, okay? Make a decision. Work on inner healing. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Mercury retrograde. Electronic problems, communication issues, reviewing everything. So this year may be hard for you to communicate your wants, your needs, okay? Religious factors. You're not quite seeing eye to eye. Things are a little bit different. So certain things should not be talked about, especially in Mercury retrograde. I will double check for you guys and post when Mercury retrograde happens this year, just so that you can kind of know when to not have important conversations. All right. One more. All right, I'm going to put 12 cards out here. I'm going to read it as a whole story like I normally do, but it will represent around the time of the year. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. So competition, conflict, you know, fighting for your position, fighting for your spot. Okay. If somebody makes you fight for your position, Scorpio, let them go be with the next one. You should never have to fight to be, or feeling like you're in competition with somebody when you're whatever, okay? Don't do it. Keep it pushing. Okay, you start off with Judgment, the Three of Cups, the Moon, the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, Death. You're showing up in your own reading. Scorpio, that is. Okay. The Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Devil, and the King of Wands here. You are most certainly walking away from something here. You're waiting to make the right move here, kind of a situation. Okay, but you are going to be releasing and letting things go. not holding on to things that no longer serve you anymore. And yes, that comes right down to people. If people aren't serving the way that, if they can't match what it is that you're giving, you need to let it go. There's a new phase that is going to be coming in for you, and I think you're quite aware of it. You need to let there be forgiveness, okay? You need to allow yourself to forgive other people and for you to forgive yourself. Give yourself a little bit of grace. Give others a little bit of grace, because there's going to be reasons to celebrate, friendships and, just happiness and being able to rely on your community to kind of pick you up when you're feeling down here, because there is some illusion here that has been illuminated, okay? So things that you didn't think that you were going to understand and know are really coming to the surface, but it is causing you to have a little bit of fear and anxiety subconsciously, because you already know it. You have the deep knowing, but now it is coming to the surface and now you have to deal with it, okay? And it's causing these feelings of regret and sadness and loss. You do miss somebody. You do miss a certain connection, but the disappointments, when they couldn't match your loyalty and they couldn't match everything that you were trying to put in, you just couldn't do it anymore. And the disappointments are very real. You have unconditional love for this person. Okay, your feelings are there. Your feelings are balanced. You understand what they are. But you're being very controlled with what you're allowing to show anymore, okay? You're being tolerant of, maybe being used, okay? Or having things not be completely 100% on the up and up when they're talking to you. So there is going to be endings here, okay? But with every ending is a new beginning, so don't take it as a negative thing. But there's just needing to be something that is let go of and remove to make space for something new to come in, okay? A new, healthier thing that you're ready to explore and experience, okay? There's going to be end of tough cycle here by June, July, okay? You're going to probably start feeling it in May, feel it in June, and it's going to carry over into July, where things kind of feel a little bit heavy with the burdens and the responsibilities and carrying so much stuff that has kept you self-restricted and not being able to see the bigger picture. You could go through a phase where you're having a little bit of a negative, self-talk to yourself. But you're definitely tied to something that does not make you feel good. And they're going to continue to keep bringing you this offer of love until you can come out on the other side of this, standing in your power, doing what you need. You are waiting for something. You are waiting for a change in direction. You've made the decision. You just have to get up and move, because the 2 is not here. You jump right to the 3. So you have made the decision, probably a New Year's resolution kind of a thing. You made the decision to make certain things, so you're showing up as making the decision, and now you're just waiting until you can go, till it is time to get up and move, for you to walk away. But there is attachment here. You are attached to whatever this energy is, okay? There is attachment here. There is desire here. There is temptation here. But there's also destructive, toxic behavior here as well. The devil is the dark side of the lovers. So feeling chained down to a situation and can't get free of it. But you're coming out of it with this King of Wands energy. There's going to be action. There's going to be movement. But the way it stands right now, it's going to be closer to the end of this year, so December, okay, that you're really gonna get up and doing something about it. It's not all bad, because you're starting with judgment, so you're purging and releasing the things that, you know, so that you can bring the happiness back in, even though there's fear and you're feeling lost and missing and regret and all that. It's not that you was lacking love for the situation. It just wasn't reciprocated to the level that you were doing it, because religious factors can be a big thing. Culture shock. You know, there's a lot of things to factor in. I wouldn't take it to, you didn't lose any love for them just because they didn't view. You still came and loved very unconditionally with what it was. You knew that there was love there. You were understanding that there was differences there. I don't think they were so much. All right. What else for Scorpio, please? You got soulmates coming in here, though, baby. Okay. Soul connection, partnership. Okay. Soul contract. You just got to get there first. Date. Go on a date with somebody who's not this person, who is kind of taking you and using you for what you got. Acts, breakup, separation. Stop the pattern. Okay. Go silent. Okay. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block. All right. Let's get one more. Heart with the key. Welcoming love. Meeting the one. Open your heart. Getting together. Perfect. Okay. So some of you could, this religious factors card is just not gelling with you for whatever reason. And normally it's not necessarily viewed as a bad card, but I'm getting it as not a good thing. That this is a reason why you need to let certain things go and why it's causing you anxiety to have that kind of be there. I don't know. In 6 months, I'll do another reading. You'll see time is fluid. So with any change and decision that you make, it's going to shift everything. This is just what it is when you read this, when you listen to this video. Okay. But I will do an updated one in 6 months to see how much of a change. See what decisions you made, good or bad. All right, we're going to close this off with the Soul Helpers Oracle for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. This energy needs to change, okay? You need to somehow flip it so that that toxic kind of dark, unless you're ready to do some shadow work, because that could be in your near future too, depending on what it is you want to do. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have. I hope it helps. Any questions or anything, go ahead and put them in a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.